If you're selling products on Meta, an Advantage Plus catalog ad will almost certainly be the best performing sales ads, and in this video I'm going to show you how to set these up to really drive sales for your business. Now this ad type is rarely used because most people think it's too hard, but I'm going to break this down and make it super simple and actually just really encourage you to take the extra time to set these up. An Advantage Plus catalog ad is where you upload various product catalogs from your website to the Meta system. Now they allow the AI to understand every product you sell and choose what products to show various customers at the exact moment they're in the market looking for those products. Now let's say you have a well-loved pair of brown boots, but you notice that they've started to look a bit worn and they need replacing. So you search for the brown boots on the internet, you look at a few options, you go to a few different websites, but you decide you've got a few more weeks of use left of your current pair. Now what Meta does is recognizes that you're in the market for a new pair of brown boots. It can then go through your product catalog, pull all the various brown boots that you offer into a single ad with their specific details such as pricing, the brands, the discounts, etc. And it can produce the ad automatically with up to 20 different brown boots, all from your product catalog. So you can see how that is really powerful. So this allows Meta to put your product suite of the exact products that you offer in front of your target customer when they are looking for that exact product. Now this works for any product, not just brown boots. Now we have a client that sells telescopes and we use this strategy for them to make massive ROAS. So when somebody is looking at a particular brand of telescope, it might be a smart telescope, the catalog ads will show just that brand range or product type. So it's no surprise that it's these ads that always outperform the rest. So how do we go about on creating them? So for this video, I'm going to assume that you've already got the basics covered, such as you've got your pixel installed and your conversion API implemented. If you don't, check out those videos on the channel. But what I'm about to show you will not work without those being set up. So the first step is to set up your catalogs. Let's jump into the laptop. A word of warning, there is 1,000 ways to do this. So there will be an element of going in and figuring it out. I'm not going to be able to show you, the video will be too long to show you every which way that this can be done. The reason that there are so many is because you have integrations with Shopify, with WooCommerce, with various data feeds, organically through WordPress, etc. So there's a lot. So I'm just going to show you where to find the bits of the Facebook platform where you can actually set these up. So this is just a small client account that we're running at the moment. So what you're going to do is once you're in the ads platform, come over here to all tools and you're going to find Commerce Manager. Now, this might not display up here for you. This will display slightly different for everyone. You might find the Commerce Manager is hidden in one of these tabs down here. But for this client, because we use it quite regularly, it's at the top as a quick link. So the first thing is you're going to want to set up a commerce account. That's the first step that you're going to need to do. So you're going to click on this blue button and you're going to come up here and get started. So just read some of that information. That's about some of the benefits of Advantage Plus catalog ads. And what you're going to do is you're just going to work through each step along the process, selecting the options which are most relevant to you. So if you click next, the first thing it's going to do is give you some common partner platforms that you could use to make this work. Shopify obviously is one of the big ones, but if you don't use any, obviously just select that option. So let's say that we don't use those platforms and we click next, then select the country that you're selling with, again, selling in, again, that is self-explanatory, and your checkout method. For most people, that's going to be on the website, but you do have the option to have checkout on Facebook or Instagram, because a lot of people at the moment actually sometimes don't have shops, and their shops are just through Facebook or Instagram or some other, like here you've got an option to check out with messaging nowadays, which isn't something that we have used for clients. Then you choose your sales channel. So your sales channel, that's just basically asking for the Facebook and Instagram account that is linked to this. So for us, you can see that we've got loads of different accounts here, but we're an agency, so we're doing a lot of this for a lot of different people. You can see it goes on and on and on there. You're not going to have that issue potentially, although we do have some agencies that follow this channel for advice, but select the one that's most appropriate to you and hit that next button. If you don't have pages, then there is your option here to create one. But but you will need a page, importantly. Then go through and enter your business email address, etc. This is where I'm going to have to stop because I'm not actually going to create a new catalog for this client, but you're just going to work through this, and at the end of it, you will have created your, just going to quit that, you will have created your commerce account. But that's not the end of it. After that, we're going to have to create a product catalog, and I'm going to show you how now. So come down here and select this button here, Add Catalog. Again, this will vary depending on the platform that you are using, because you can see here this little toggle. So we've got here just online products sold online. And then of course there's this drop down here, so there's more options. But for the majority of you, it's going to be online products. You can connect to a partner platform. You can see we have BigCommerce, Shopify, WooCommerce is down here, Magento, etc. So you can see there that generally speaking, your product catalog, your product feed is going to be available if you want to connect to a partner platform. If you don't have to. Then simply link it up to the relevant business portfolio. Most people will just have one, and then you're going to want to name it. So I just do, for this client, I'll just do tennis racket catalog. So that has to, because you could end up with lots of catalogs. Now, what I would always recommend is having one catalog with just everything, all of your different products that you sell, absolutely everything in there. But then you might want to break it down. So for this client, Stringer's World, they sell tennis rackets. That's a quite specific audience who are into tennis, but then they also sell squash rackets, badminton equipment. And it's not just rackets, this is all-encompassing equipment for these individual racket sports like paddle, squash, badminton, tennis. And what I would recommend is having a specific catalog for each sport type, if that's relevant for you. Another client sells outdoor garden furniture, but then they also sell homeware for inside the house. So the garden furniture, we would want a catalog for that, and we'd also want another catalog for the homeware. The reason we would do it like that is because people who are interested in the garden furniture, generally, we just want a catalog so we can produce ads that just shows that. Similarly, they sell certain brand ranges, so they sell Rattan, then they sell their own brand, and they sell various other brands, and we'd want unique catalogs for each of those brands, because if somebody's online searching for Rattan garden furniture, which is a really recognized, well-known brand, then we want to be able to show all of the products within a catalog within one specific ad, so they can just swipe up to 20 times, sometimes indefinitely nowadays. They're testing that feature just for the Rattan. So go ahead and click next. Then you're going to have to connect to tracking. So at the start of the video, when I spoke about that you need your pixel and your conversion API set up, this is why, because what the system is going to do is it's going to use your pixel and conversion API to pull through all of the products automatically. It's going to do it without any further intervention from you if you have those things set up correctly. So you can see here the Stringer's World pixel, so I will select that one and click next. Then you're going to want to set your permissions. So who within the business, who has access to your business manager, do you want to actually be able to manage this product catalog? And select next again. And then you're just going to want to upload your products. And it's that simple. So just go through that process one at a time for each product catalog that you want to set up. And it really is quite straightforward, but people just don't do it because they put it on the too difficult pile. Okay, the final part of the equation is how you actually set up the catalog ads within Ads Manager, and that's what I'm going to show you now. So this will only work in a sales campaign. So we're going to go ahead and create one of those. And you can choose, it doesn't really matter, you're going to have the option within an Advantage Plus shopping campaign and a manual sales campaign. We'll go for Advantage Plus just for the purpose of the demonstration. Okay, so when you're in the ads platform, the first thing that you're going to notice here is Advantage Plus catalog ads, and that we are switched on. It says there's some missing or invalid catalog data, so don't worry too much about that. That's just going to be some data irregularities within the feed. And this client manages, thousands of products, so that's not unexpected. Then you have to set your performance goal for your catalog ads. Now, you're not going to want link clicks because it's not really of much value to you. You want to maximize the number of your conversions. You want people to be making sales. There we go. So you can see that it's just created the conversion event for purchase. So that was the campaign level. Let's go into the ad level and I'll show you how you can automatically create some of these ads. And it's really, really simple. So if you have a look down here, first of all, you're going to want in the ad setup part, you're going to want to select Advantage Catalogue Ads. And then you can select between a single image or video, a carousel, or a collection ad. All of these will work fantastically for you. So what I would suggest is that you have all of these created, not just one type, but you might want to make 2 or 3 types for the product. And you can see here that the carousel, this will allow them just to scroll through the various products that you have for sale, and it will also display it like this as a collection. So this is really, really strong, because if somebody is seeing all just the Dunlop tennis rackets, for example, the chances are they've been looking specifically at Dunlop tennis rackets, and the Facebook AI will take notice of that purchase intent, pull all of your Dunlop tennis rackets and present them to your customers at the time where they're in the mindset to buy. Okay, down here around the ad sources, this is where you hook it up with your various products. So you want to connect it with the correct catalog and the correct pixel, of course. So we've got here the Stringers World Facebook pixel catalog. And then down here, this is where you can create your product sets. So you can see here that we've got quite a few for this client. So we've got all products, like I said, Babolat tennis rackets, badminton rackets, head tennis rackets, in-stock products, pickleball paddles, and tennis rackets. So we've got individual catalogs set up for specific customer personas. And then of course you can use this here to create further sets if you want to, and that's relatively straightforward. Everything else is exactly the same. I suppose I want to probably take you through this part here. So this will automatically be pulled through to show on the headlines and the carousels. Because when we're pulling data, there's certain data that it can display. Here we've just got the product name, but if we press this little plus button, we can also show the brand, the description, the price, current price, so that's going to show your discounts, so we can show all the URLs. There's all sorts of information we can show. But if you can see here where it says product name, that's what's showing in the headlines section here. So if I press plus and I go to price, you'll see that it's going to change the catalog there. And if this was a little bit, so I can get rid of these, and I'll put in just the price. There you go. It's going to automatically pull the price through. The difficulty is then they're not going to see the product description, so you're going to have to adjust that to make the best ads that you possibly can. So that's kind of it. It's a bit of a whistle-stop tour. Like I said, there is about 1,000 different ways that you can do this, but the very first thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go right back to the beginning of the video, and you're going to need to set up your product catalogs. Once you've got that linked in, then Facebook will automatically populate your various catalogs. Then you can go in and you can create ad after ad after ad of different ads that target different catalogs. Facebook can then utilize these to get the exact products that your customer is in the mindset to buy in front of them when they're in that buying mindset. We always see these ad types outperform just about everything else pretty consistently as well. So make that work, go the extra mile, figure all of this out. I appreciate I haven't walked everything through step by step. It's nearly impossible to do in a video without making it 5 hours long. So go get involved. I really hope that helps. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.